Welcome to part 2 of the foot, ankle, toes mobility class. In this part, we build on the stuff that we built in part 1. However, in part 1, we do some ankle cars, okay? Make sure you start this workout with that. We don't start it right in the beginning of class in part 2. So refer back to part 1, do the ankle cars, then start your part 2. And if you haven't seen part 1, go see part 1 before you start the part 2. For those who just found this video and you don't know me, my name is Ravi. You can find me on Instagram at The Supple Athlete. I teach people how to train their joints and make them stronger and make them last a lifetime, from their neck all the way down to the toes. Because when you create buttery joints, your movements are gonna be better. Less likely you're gonna falter in your movements, and more likely you're gonna move from being stiff to supple in the most efficient way possible. So without further ado, let's start part 2. Now, let's get into dorsiflexion, okay? So for dorsiflexion, you can do this in a kneeling position because Nate is really tall. This is gonna probably be more comfortable for him. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this here. You can decrease this as much as you need if you want, and you're just gonna plant this guy here, and you're just gonna go forward and hold. We're gonna get into this dorsiflex position, and when you're here, we do hold a 2-minute stretch here on the first set, okay? Only on the first set. The second and the third set, we don't hold a 2-minute stretch because there's more superficial tissue here, okay? So I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna hold here. You can just hold this and just breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 8, relax your body. After that, then the pales contraction is you trying to gas pedal down, right? Go to plantar flexion. The rails contraction is you trying to lift this off. I'm trying to lift this up, nothing is happening. But all the tissues responsible for that lift are getting engaged. So imagine this is a scale. You want to see a decrease on the number on that scale when I ask you to do the rails, okay? And then I'll give you some other drills. All right, let's get to it.
Right, left.
Right. Okay. All right. And this is, you see now, eversion here comes in handy because you see as this tibia goes over the dome of your, of this ankle, the foot needs to kind of pronate, the foot needs to evert the ankle for this to go over. Two-minute stretch. If you need to put that knee down, makes it easier for you, you can. Here, there we go. Just in case you want to rest it. Put this here too. "30 more seconds. Then we'll do it. And I know, all of this takes time. This is why I'm like, focus on a couple things at a time. You might do an assessment, and you might, like I do this with my clients. When we do an assessment, we see that a lot of shit needs work. But we're not gonna focus on a lot of things because you're not gonna have time to focus on a lot of things. So you pick 2 that are the most priority and you attack them over an 8-week period. Then you can move them down in your priority list and work on other shit. Ultimately, you just want to make everything work nice, so your body is going to start working for you instead of working against you. Now, let's go 10% gas pedal down. Don't change your orientation. Don't let the heel lift. You're just gas pedaling down, loading all the stuff here. 10% only. Give me 20%. Give me 30%. Give me 40%. Give me 50%. Give me 60% and hold. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do not change your orientation. Just try to lift for rails. Try to lift your foot, not heel, the foot off the slant board or off the ground. Imagine the slant board is a scale. You want to see a decrease on the number on that scale. If this goes viral, the slant board sales are going to go absolutely insane on Amazon. I'm not affiliated by any slant board company, by the way, but holler if you want to collaborate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to do a passive range hold. And how that works is this. Let me show, and then we'll go from there. So a passive range hold is where I move forward, I initiate this motion of the ankle. I initiate this motion. But because I'm initiating it here, nothing is going to happen. But as I rock back, right, you're going to see at one point this is going to lift off. Just enough for me to swipe a credit card underneath there. And you're going to hold it in that position for 5 seconds, allow it to parachute down, go forward, initiate, rock back, 5 seconds, hold down, 8 reps. Okay? Then we're going to switch. Okay, good. So rock forward, initiate, rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. Let me just remove this because this is going to be in the way. From the beginning. And I want to swipe a credit card from underneath here. So I need that to lift. So initiate, rock back. Rock, 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 rock. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Relax. So you see, that's the difference between passive and active range. We want to close the gap. So some of you might need to rock back quite a bit. Go forward. Hold this too.
Thank you.
And rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 reps. Go forward. Push, 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 push. Hard. Good. Initiate. Rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. Push, 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 push. Initiate. Rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. That's 4. Halfway there. Push, push, push. Forward, 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 forward. Initiate. Rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's go forward. Initiate, rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Good job. 2 more. Let's go initiate, rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Go forward. Initiate, rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Nice work. Let's switch. Yeah, so let's just go here. There we go. I'm going to put this here. Find your position. Let's put this here so it just doesn't move. There we go. Yeah, you can adjust that to your liking. Good. All right, great. 2 minutes. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8. It's all about relaxing your nervous system in that position. Okay? If you have a pinch in the front of the ankle, don't push through the pinch. Okay? Because we don't want any closing ankle joint issues. So decrease the amount of dorsiflexion that you're going to, if that's the case. And I find that if that's the case, sometimes a banded distraction would help. And a banded distraction is where you put a band around the ankle, you attach it to something, and it's going to pull you back a little bit. Not pull you back, but pull the ankle back. 1 minute more. And see, your heel might be hovering up. Keep it planted. And in an ankle session, by the way, you don't have to work on inversion, eversion, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, all of that. I'm just giving you these options in these classes, so you can just be like, hey, I sucked at eversion. Most likely a lot of people do. So I'm just going to focus on sprinkling eversion workouts throughout the next 8 weeks in my regimen. Or I sucked at dorsiflexion, I'm going to work on more dorsiflexion. Anything you want to see improvement in, just work on that. All right, now give me 10% gas pedal down. Give me 20%. Give me 30%. Give me 40. Give me 50. Give me 60. And hold. And rails. Try to lift. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Very good. Next one, we're going to do that 8 reps of 5-second holds. Initiate dorsiflexion, rock back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I want to see that foot lift. Let's go. Initiate, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Let's go forward. That's 2. Initiate, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Go forward. Initiate, go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Relax. Go forward. Initiate, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Go forward. Initiate, relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go forward. Good. Go. Initiate and relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go forward. One more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Excellent. Relax. Now, let's get out of all of this. And what we're going to do, we're going to work on some big toe extension. Okay? Big toe dorsiflexion, sorry. And the way that works is this. This is the best way I found that this will be effective. Now, when you're at home, a corner of the wall will work better than this, right? But just for the sake of YouTube and Instagram or social media purposes, we're gonna do it like this, but just pretend what I'm showing you is the corner of the wall, okay? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna place this guy right here, okay? Let me put this kettlebell here. Oh, look, I have a flex spine when I'm doing this. There we go. So, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna go here, right? You're gonna go on the wall, right? And you're gonna allow you're gonna put the big toe on the corner and then slide it down, you see? And when you slide it down, you want the first metatarsal head here to be on the floor, like this, okay? And it's fine, so like this. So don't do it here, obviously, do it here. So the other toes are down and the big toe is up. See how that works? Also, we can do it with a bent knee and we can do it with a straight knee. If you do it with a bent knee, obviously this position is gonna be better. And then, what you're gonna do, we're gonna hold that for 2 minutes actually. We're gonna hold that. You might feel a big stretch on your foot, on your arch, and you might not. And that's okay. We're just gonna spend some time here. And you might not be here, right? You might be here, and that's okay. The Pales contraction, you do not want this to lift at all from the ground. The Pales contraction is what? Is me trying to drive my big toe into the block, right? Slow, gradual buildup. And the rails contraction is me trying to lift my big toe off without tilting my ankle to the side. I want this to be on the ground. Your big toe is not gonna lift. The only thing that's gonna happen is that the pressure that your big toe has on this block or this wall is gonna decrease because you're trying to pull it up. And it is fine if your other toes get involved, actually, on the rails contraction. So don't really focus on that, right? Don't focus on just lifting with your big toe. Use everything to just try to lift this harder up, okay? So that's gonna be the Pales and rails. After that, what we're gonna do, you're gonna go here, initiate, pull back, right? For 5-second holds. So it's just like a passive range hold. I'm gonna go all the way here. I'm gonna initiate without the other ones and pull back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow it to relax. We're gonna do 5 seconds of 5-second holds. And then afterwards, you're just gonna do some lift offs. Okay? That's it. Slide it down. Yeah, hold that baby there. And ultimately, slowly, you want to get deeper, right? I mean, you want to get that bone that is on the ground closer to that, so it's almost vertical. Very good. Hold. Got 90 seconds left. You know, I get a lot of comments sometimes on Instagram, and they're like, who has time to work on their ankles this much? Or who has time for this? A person that's going to be more supple than you. A person that's, don't do it. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. But if you have a problem, and if it's terrible enough that is limiting your day-to-day life, you will do it. And even if it's not, that's a wise person. Even if it's not, and you do this, then you're just gonna feel better in your movements. Ankles are very underrated. You want better squat, ankle mobility. You want to hike better, you want to run better, ankles are, the strength there is very important. Yes, you can. There we go. All right, 10 more seconds. All right, ready? Give me 10% drive down. And as you guys are driving down, a lot of people might rock forward. Don't. Everything is dead except that big toe. That big toe is creating movement here. Give me 20% into the block. Give me 30% into the block. Give me 40% into the block. 50% into the block. 60%, create tension everywhere. If I put you, I can't move you into the block. Making sure this is still on the ground, especially when I ask you to transition into rails, which is going to be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift everything up, decrease the weight you see on the block. Don't let this guy lift. 60%. There we go. They're just doing a phenomenal job. As you can see, this is not lifting, but the weight has decreased on this imaginary scale that we, see as the block. Relax. Now see if you can just slide in a little bit deeper. There we go, and then go down. Breathe. Couple breaths. Now, let's stand up and do that passive range hold in a standing position. You can just take a step back. So let's go in that standing position. Slide all of that down. Good. Now create that dorsiflexion and then take a step back. But don't let these lift this time. Okay, so let's go one more time from the beginning. Go down. All of this is down. This is up. Create. Let it go and maintain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allow it to parachute down. There we go. Again. All the way down, all the way down. Tension in your body. Initiate. Put it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allow it to drop down. There we go. 3 more reps. Yeah, a lot of focus, man. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Create dorsiflexion. Let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 2 more. Create tension. Pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down. 1 more. Create tension. Pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Hold it here. Let's do some lift-offs. 1, squeeze. Find your end, fight for some more. And as you do this, notice that you're trying to go a little bit into inversion of the ankle. Don't. Right? Put down. Lift. Squeeze. Find your end. Fight, 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 fight. Put down. Let's go. Let's go number 3. Drive, 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 drive. Good. Go down. Let's go number 4. Drive, 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 drive. Go down. Let's go number 5. Drive, pull, 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 pull. Down. 2 more. Drive, 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 drive. Go down. 1 more. Drive, 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 drive. Perfect. Okay. Other way around. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you did it the other side. I mean, it doesn't matter. But if you did it on kneeling on one side, do it on kneeling on the other side too. There we go. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8. You guys are going to feel the arch of your foot quite a bit tomorrow if you did this. So, some of you. So don't panic if you do. It's normal. Because you've been training your ankle, I don't know for how long now. Probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes in that area. So, it's not every day that you do that. There we go. And these videos are a little bit longer because I'd like to take my time to explain things as opposed to just going through it and you guys mimicking shit and not doing it right, because you're not going to really see anything. Especially, for example, when you're in that ankle inversion pails and rails or eversion pails and rails, if you don't know what tissue you are trying to contract in that position, what's the point of wasting your time? Okay, ready? Give me 10% drive into the block with the big toe. Give me 20%. Give me 30%. Give me 40%. Give me 50. Give me 60. Create tension and hold. Switch to rails. And relax. Let's see if we can slide it deeper. That's what she said. Okay. Get in a standing position, and let's do the passive range holds. All right. Tension. Don't let the little guys lift off, and then go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, see that correction? That's what you want. Down. Don't let the ankle tilt. That's a compensation. Just work with this, even if it's a little bit. Go back. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 2 more. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. Now, lift-offs. Let's go. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Drive. 1 more. And 8. Okay. There we have it. That's it. That's a variation of the foot and ankle that we did for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it half as much. Nathan enjoyed it. And if you have any questions towards any of the exercises, drop them in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I have a chance. Thanks for watching. Don't be stiff. Be supple. Till next time. See you later.